Diamond Select's Ghostbusters line continues to roll on, and with Wave 3 we have our second release of the Heart of the Ghostbusters, Ray Stantz. Today we're reviewing the super special version, which includes the diorama piece to build the Gozer building backdrop. The standard version that you can find at Toys R Us will cost you half the price but is missing that diorama part. The packaging is identical to the other figures in the previous waves, giving you a huge window into the figure to show all of his accessories on the front, and on the back we get a bio about Ray along with some other images of the rest of this wave. Out of the box, the figure is pretty close to the original version of Ray from this series. The head sculpt is identical, as are the arms and legs. The only difference here is really that open jumpsuit that exposes his black shirt, and some slime stains on his suit that you could easily just mistake for some dirt. The face looks like Dan Aykroyd, and the details on the suit are spot on. Like all of the Ghostbusters before him, Ray comes with 4 extra pairs of hands, and just like his previous release, includes the Ecto goggles. He also comes with a proton stream that, with some effort, can attach to his gun. And here is Ray's diorama piece. Like the other Ghostbusters figures in this line so far, Ray has his Proton Path, which continues to look amazing and is movie accurate, even with the decals on the pack. It's one of my favorite parts about this line, and especially this figure, but sadly there are some downsides to this figure. When I collected the Mattel line of Ghostbusters figures, I stayed away entirely from the redecos of pretty much all the figures, unless they offered something I really wanted. With the Diamond Select line, I would have absolutely 100% skipped this release of this figure if not for the diorama piece. Aside from a slightly open jumpsuit and some of the stains on it, this figure offers nothing new that I could not get from any of the previous figures, and especially the first release of Ray. I would have loved to have gotten a different head sculpt or some kind of accessory to make this worth getting aside from that diorama piece. Especially for the scaled down version that doesn't come with a diorama piece, this is kind of a figure that is probably going to be warming the shelves for a while. The best thing would have been having the Proton Pack be easier to remove so that it could be more screen accurate or different when he's maybe not wearing it, but unfortunately this was not the case with this figure. So you're basically getting a re-release with just a different paint job and a buck that has been slightly altered. I love the Diamond Select line of Ghostbusters figures, and unless you're a super hardcore collector like me who wants to complete that diorama, I hate to say this, but I would suggest skipping this figure. The lack of anything new makes this a pretty bland redeco, and with how easy it is to still get the first figure from the very first wave of these toys, I would say just go out and find that one if you really want to Ray in the scale and don't care about the diorama pieces.